Want to learn how you could legitimately live rent-free? Housesit for friends, PetSit for traveling owners, and doing a job offering free accommodation are a few ways to live rent-free in America. The rent really is too damn high everywhere. U.S. home prices have skyrocketed so much faster than median incomes that most Americans can't afford new housing. So if you are looking for other ways to get rid of rent, stay with us to know other legal ways to stay rent-free in America. Number 7. Become an apartment manager. Do you have the ability to manage things? This ability can help you to live rent-free in America. Building managers, or superintendents, serve as on-site property managers. They collect rent, coordinate repairs, show vacant units, sign leases, and generally make sure an apartment building or community continues running smoothly. In exchange for the headaches of 2 a.m. phone calls, they often get free rent. Depending on the size of the building, they may only get reduced rent, but in larger buildings or communities, they sometimes receive pay in addition to free housing. You could get anything from a small side gig income to cut the rent bill to a full-time job, depending on the demands of the role. It's also one of the only potentially part-time job opportunities with free housing. Each apartment management company will have its own rules for apartment managers, so just check thoroughly to see if the rules fit your current schedule. Number 6. Become an au pair. Are you good with kids? Wealthy families around the world hire au pairs, usually younger women, to help raise their kids. Au pairs provide live-in childcare for a host family. There are many opportunities in countries around the world. Plus, you get to stay in your host family's home without paying rent. Since you'll be living with a host family abroad, it's a great opportunity for cultural exchange. Some countries require basic knowledge of their language to be an au pair. If you're interested in practicing a foreign language, you'll learn much faster by immersing yourself in the culture. Each country has its own requirements, including requirements for age. In general, au pairs are between ages 17 to 30. Au pairs usually stay with a family for a minimum of 1 year. Searching for jobs on care.com is one place to find local opportunities. You can also try asking your friends. If somebody has a connection with a family that's moving abroad for work, you can also get paid to travel the world. Even if they live stateside, they may also pay to bring you along on vacation. Because you're living in your employer's house, it can sometimes feel like you must always be on call. This isn't the case. You still have the flexibility to run errands or visit friends when you're not working, so you can still have a life outside of work. Number 5. Trade service for free rent. Are you a good cook? Can you tidy up a house or offer up your car for your roommates to use? If so, you might be able to barter your way to free rent. You could cook food, do the laundry, buy the groceries, or anything else that your roommates agree upon. This works best with friends who trust you and vice versa. Instead of paying your roommates in money, you can pay for services they might need. Some other benefits that hosts may offer are picking you up at the airport or bus station, language lessons, sport lessons, yoga lessons, and many more. Work exchanges are without a doubt the best way to live rent-free. Number 4. Volunteer with Peace Corps and AmeriCorp. For those with a passion for giving back, becoming a volunteer with the Peace Corps or AmeriCorps can be very fulfilling. They take part in initiatives like fighting hunger, supporting education, and disaster response. As an AmeriCorps volunteer, you can help serve large and small American communities. It's another way of living rent-free. There are 3 different AmeriCorps programs you can apply for: National Civilian Community Corps, VISTA, and State and National. Each program offers housing stipends that help you live rent-free. You must be at least 18 years old to apply for these programs. While AmeriCorps only requires you to volunteer for around a year, with the Peace Corps, you volunteer for 2 years. You get housing and living stipend. But that's not all. When you complete your 2 years of service in the Peace Corps, you get more than $10,000 to help you with the transition to life back at home, and you can use the money as you want to. While it's a big commitment, and certainly not for everyone, volunteering with the Peace Corps could be for you. Number 3. Serve as a college resident advisor. Getting free rent isn't exclusively for working adults. If you are a student and want to live rent-free, being a resident advisor is one of the most rewarding jobs on campus. As a resident advisor, you get free rent, and you can develop leadership skills by supporting incoming freshmen and other students with their qualms. Being a resident advisor also means you can build lifelong connections and friendships that your classmates miss out on. You'll help other students with any residence life issues. If you're already super busy, this might not be a good fit for you. But if you can make time for the extra responsibility, it can really help reduce the financial load of college. Once you graduate, you may also decide to eventually become a full-time resident director. These positions usually live on campus full-time and supervise student resident advisors. And you also get free housing too. Number 2. Become a live-in caretaker or a house sitter. Some older folks would rather live in their own home than stay at a nursing home. So what does this mean for you? You can provide your services to them in exchange for a free room. Just know that a lot of compassion is required for this work. However, you should pick up care work only if it's actually a field that you're interested in. Caregivers may also get their meals for free as well. If you have any caretaking experience or a background in nursing, this could be a good option for you. Websites like Trusted House Sitters and Nomador connect homeowners and house sitters, finding the former someone to watch over their home while they're away and the latter a free place to stay. You may have a family friend or connection that is moving out of town for business or taking a long sabbatical. It can be for several weeks or a couple of years. Their house is going to be vacant, however, they don't want to sell or rent it. Living in their house ensures the grounds are maintained and you get a free place to sleep too. Number 1. Rent-free jobs. There are tons of job opportunities that offer free room and board, plus your regular salary. Jobs like on-site security, travel nurse, flight attendant, seasonal jobs in tourism, and park ranger are best to keep your work life exciting while providing you a place to live rent-free. Some hotels and inns may give you a free room in exchange for part of your compensation for working there. With inns, there's often a separate home on the property for the inn manager to sleep so that there's always someone on the premises. You can also get a free place to stay when you work on a cruise ship. Because cruise ships are essentially floating cities, there are many roles you can fill working on board a cruise liner. Some of the possibilities include food service, cruise director, entertainment, housekeeping, IT officer, and maintenance. If you have the right experience, you may be able to get a job working on a cruise ship. Please share your views about this video in the comment section. Do hit the notification bell for more interesting videos from around the world. We at Find Travel carry out a lot of research and talk to officials, residents, and travel guides to give you information that is true and accurate to help you find the best locations in the world, where you can settle or visit. We are committed to providing you with the best possible information about pros and cons of different places around the world, so you can make an informed and sensible choice about where to reside or settle. Thanks for watching. Eat, sleep, travel, and stay calm.